We begin with breaking news coming in from Uttar Pradesh, where Akhilesh Yadav's defiance in the face of questions about his poor handling of the Muzaffarnagar riot relief camps may now result in serious political implications. The influential General Secretary of the Jamiat Ulema-E-Hind, Maulana Mahmood Madani, visited these relief camps and spoke to headlines today this morning. He criticized the Samajwadi Party government for failing to come to the aid of its people.
So headlines today has been here since the month of September, ever since the riot broke out. It's December now. Nothing much has changed in the relief camps as well. What has gone wrong? Why is there no coordination?
कोऑर्डिनेशन किसके बीच में होना चाहिए? कोऑर्डिनेशन होना चाहिए गवर्नमेंट के बीच में, ऑफिशियल्स के बीच में और एनजीओस के बीच में जो
But the government officials, the local administration have clearly washed their hands off. They go on to the extent of saying that the situation is absolutely normal now. There should be no existence of the relief camps as such. In fact, they go on to say that there are many quarters where the victims are belonging to certain political parties, and even after getting the compensation, they are staying there. How do you react to all this?
नहीं, हम तो ये कहते हैं कि ये तो आप अपनी आंखों से देख रहे हैं। जो चीज वो ये पोज कर रहे हैं कि सब नॉर्मल है और ये सब लोग पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के एजेंट्स हैं जो कैंपों में रह रहे हैं और ये विक्टिम्स नहीं हैं, ये वो कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ताकि उनके ऊपर से प्रेशर खत्म हो जाए, पर इससे वो अपना भी अपनी जिम्मेदारी से बचने की जो ये कोशिश कर रहे हैं, इससे उनका नुकसान, ये झूठ फैलाने की वजह से वो उनको इसका अंजाम भुगतना पड़ेगा, नुकसान होगा।
In the relief camps of Shahpur, Loi, Jola that I visited in the past couple of days, the victims are shivering in the cold in the night time. Government official says that enough relief material has been given. The relief material does come in. Oh, where does it go?
वो उनकी जेब में चला गया। ये तो करप्शन है। और जो भी मटेरियल स्टेट से कहा जा रहा है कि हमने रिलीफ मटेरियल दिया या नहीं दिया, हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? हमें तो पता चलेगा अगर वो ग्राउंड पर पहुंचा है। तो ग्राउंड की सिचुएशन तो जैसी पहले दिन थी उससे ज्यादा खराब है, उससे अच्छी होने की तरफ नहीं जा रही है।
RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad Yadav was here. He promised that protection would be given, and within 2 or 3 hours there was a complete U-turn of the local administration, saying earlier the people had alleged they were given a deadline of 48 hours where they had to do away and vacate the relief camps. Now the word has come in, they may stay there. So what's happening? Do you really feel the politics, vote bank politics has preponderated over the idea of humanity here?
Yeah, exactly. आइडिया ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी इज सेकेंडरी, थर्ड एंड और पीछे जितने चाहे ले जाएं। पहला जो टारगेट है इन पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज का, इन पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स का, चाहे वो ये हो, ए हो, बी हो, सी हो, वो उनकी अपनी पॉलिटिक्स है। काम करने के लिए, लोगों को सहूलत पहुंचाने के लिए कोई तैयार नहीं है, और उल्टे जो जख्म है उसके ऊपर नमक डाला जा रहा है बजाय मरहम रखने के।
Maulana Mahmood Madani is not the only influential Muslim community leader to have attacked the Akhilesh Yadav government on its poor handling of the Muzaffarnagar riot relief camps. Listen in to what others have said.
देखिए, नाच गाना देखना वो उनका अपना मामला है, हम उसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं कहेंगे। हर आदमी अपने घर बैठ के नाच देखता है, लेकिन मुजफ्फरनगर के इतने बड़े सानिया के बाद यहाँ के लोगों को खुश करते, यहाँ के लोग जो है अपने जगहों में फिर से आबाद हो जाते, इनकी जो परेशानियां दूर हो जाती, और अखिलेश साहब इन सब को लेकर ना गाना देखते तो हम उनको और ज्यादा मुबारकबाद देते, नए साल की भी मुबारकबाद देते।
Quite a cutting, scathing comment there from that community leader. Remember, Maulana Mahmood Madani, who spoke earlier, is among the more influential Muslim community leaders in the country. He said there will almost certainly be political implications for Akhilesh Yadav's poor handling of these Muzaffarnagar riot relief camps. He said that his defiance in the face of accusations that there was terrible handling in these camps will come back to haunt him in the upcoming elections. Going on to tell our reporter Pankaj Upadhyay that if relief material which is arriving at the camps is not reaching those who've been affected by the riots, then it is almost certainly a case of corruption, and the blame should be taken by Akhilesh Yadav as Chief Minister. Pankaj Upadhyay, our correspondent who spoke to Mahmood Madani, is now with us. Pankaj, strong words there, not just from Mahmood Madani, but from others as well.
Yeah, the conditions in the relief camp is not very good. Last night I went to Neem Khedi area, that's a nearby area to Loi village, and conditions there as well are not very good. It's freezing cold in Muzaffarnagar now, and the local administration now has completely washed its hands off. In fact, even as we are talking right now, there are 10 to 12 trucks that have been parked outside the Loi relief camp, and the people there are alleging that the local administration is asking them to vacate the relief camp even as it is raining out there. I had a word with the district magistrate, and he maintains that no one is being asked to leave. It is just a transportation facility. So the local administration says one thing, it does something else. And at the end of the day, the people living in the relief camps are having a very hard time. Yesterday, Maulana Mahmood also accepted that yes, nothing was going good on the ground. He blamed the Samajwadi Party government as well, but blaming is on one side, giving out statements is on another side. But at the end of the day, the ground reality does not change. It is the poor people living in the relief camps that are at the receiving end. They are suffering a lot. And the bigger aspect, as I have been maintaining from day one, is the relief material that is coming. The middlemen are siphoning off that material, and that is being sold in the highways. No police is looking into this. Local administration says there is no coordination. So pathetic state of affairs really in the many villages in the relief camps of Muzaffarnagar.
And Pankaj, you raised that point with Mahmood Madani as well in your conversation, and he said that it's almost certainly a case of corruption, and that there will be political implications on the Akhilesh Yadav government for the mishandling of this.
Undoubtedly, there were most of the questions that I had asked to Maulana Madani. There was some of them he was not even able to answer. He himself accepted it. He does not even have a concrete plan in place as to how he would go about doing that. He said there is rampant corruption, responsibility is not being said, the buck is being passed. But how do you change the ground reality when right from the local administration, the magistrate, to the Samajwadi Party government, all washing his hands off?
Right.
What do? You are just rolling out the statements.
Exactly.
The poor people living in the relief camps are not getting any help. So,
Pankaj, I want to interrupt you, and apologies for that. I'm told that Gurudas Dasgupta of the CPI is with us on the phone line right now. Thank you for speaking to Headlines today, sir. Maulana Mahmood Madani coming out in a strong statement saying that Akhilesh Yadav's mishandling of these relief camps for riot victims will hurt him politically. Is this a sign of things to come ahead of the elections?
I have not to comment on the statement of any person, but the fact of the matter is that the relief camp in Muzaffarnagar is in a pitiable condition. The state government should have done much more than what they are doing. There should be proper monitoring and round-the-clock supervision of the work that is not being done. In the cold wave, the people who are left there are suffering badly. Therefore, I think that the government of Uttar Pradesh is failing in its responsibility in protecting the victims of the riot in his own state.
So what do you make of Akhilesh Yadav's comments, and I beg your pardon, Mulayam Singh's comments, where he said the only people who are in these relief camps are agents of the Congress and the BJP who are trying to make his government look bad?
The statements are unfortunate. These people are all riot victims. Therefore, they are not staying there to play political game. It is unfortunate that such statement is being made by a responsible political leader.
Mr. Gurudas Dasgupta, thank you very much for speaking to Headlines today this morning.